today on Divorce Court.
My wife, Kayla, is an immature, spoiled brat.
I made a lot of mistakes in the past, but I'm just here to fix it.
She doesn't want to take on responsibility, she doesn't want to pay bills, and she doesn't want to work full time.
She thinks that she's right all the time.
I'm starting to feel more like her parent rather than her partner.
Lache needs to fix her attitude.
Kayla lies way too much. She even lied when she proposed to me.
Deep down inside, she's really petty.
Our lease is up in 3 months. If things don't change by then, I'm gonna go my way and she's gonna go back to her family.
I don't wanna lose her, and it's scary. It really is.
Divorce Court is now in session.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Lache Wallace and Kayla Clyburn. The two of you have been together for 2 years, married for 1. Ms. Wallace, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here today? Because I understand that even from the beginning, at the proposal, there was problems.
Well, that'll be correct. After we reconnected, everything was good. Like, we were hanging out every day. We spent a lot of time together. And, you know, we talked about getting married. So she had said, I need to save for a ring or whatever. And I'm like, I don't really need a ring. You know, it's just the fact of we're making a commitment. So I'm over her house one day and I see a ring near her room. So I'm like, whose ring is this? You know, you wanted to propose, just do it. So she's like, I don't know whose ring it is, basically, but we could use it. So I'm like, cool, just do it, because I didn't think she was gonna do it anyway. But she proposed to me and I accepted it, and we were good ever since. 5 months later, we got married and moved into the house or whatever, and there was a laptop that she bought from her house when she moved. So I'm on the laptop, I'm about to clear it out, just making sure there's no important files on there. I see pictures of her and her ex. So I'm going through the pictures, you know, being nosy. I come up on a picture of the ring, but it's not my hand. So I'm looking at the laptop and I'm looking at my finger, looking at the laptop, looking at my finger like, this is the same ring.
Whose finger was it on? Was it on her finger or her ex's finger?
Basically, she knew that this was her ex's ring, but when I asked her, did you know who ring it was, she lied.
Ms. Clyburn, what'd you lie about that for? Not really a big deal, is it?
I lied because I wanted to marry her. I knew that when you get married or when you propose, you have a ring, and I didn't have enough money for a ring. So I thought of the idea of, I knew it was wrong. I knew it was wrong when I did it, or I knew it was wrong when I thought about doing it. But I wanted to marry her, and this is my way. I knew she was coming over. Let me just put this ring right here. And I knew it was wrong, but it worked.
Right.
And that's the problem. She set up the whole thing.
Right.
Like, I thought it was just a coincidence. Oh, it's a ring right here, but she plotted. And
I don't think that's a plot.
That is a plot.
No, I think that was a romantic plan, a gesture. She was trying to, you know, she couldn't get a ring. She used somebody else's. Why does that bother you so?
It was her ex's ring.
I get that.
You not only did you lie about it, but you knew that was your ex's ring. Like,
was it nice?
I liked it a lot, but I had to throw it in the trash just because of the simple fact.
You had to throw it in the trash? That's just foolish.
I got up and I threw it in the trash, and now it's in
you
some.
Sell it.
No.
You sell it.
That hurts her even more. If she spent money on the ring and she gave it to me, now it's in the trash.
Yeah, that's paying the stupid tax. You know what I mean? Money is money is money. But anyway, Ms. Wallace, tell me about the dating app. To me, I would have broken out with that one, but go ahead.
So she's in the shower one day, and I just keep hearing notification after notification, and there's a different type of sound. You know, usually a text message is like a bing, but this is like another type of notification. Right. So I look over, and it's like this lesbian dating app, and I'm like, when did we start doing this? I thought we was trying to like repair.
Was this before you got married or after?
This is after.
After.
This is like a couple months ago.
Ms. Clyburn, what were you doing on a dating app?
Well, since she skipped the part where we separated, Lache basically told me she didn't want me physically, emotionally, none of that. So I was hurt by it. Yes, I did say I didn't want to be in this relationship anymore. But hearing her say that she's done with me, it broke my heart. And for me to get over somebody, I have to talk to somebody else. I know that's not the smart and mature way to go about it, but that's what I did. But I don't, Lache also
did you skip the part that you had told her you were done with her, over, emotionally, physically, in every way possible?
I don't think I necessarily skipped that part. The thing is.
No. You and I aren't on the same page. Did you say that stuff to her? That you were done? That
Yes.
you were over? So when you tell somebody you're done, they can date other people. That's how it works.
We're married. So if we were just like dating, that's fine. But we're married and we live together.
That's true, but and you got a good point there. You don't rush and do it, but if you say you're done, that's to me saying I want to divorce you.
It may, but
Well, what did you want her to take away from that conversation?
I wanted her to take away, oh no, I'm about to lose this person. Let me do better, not let me go and get on a dating app.
That never works out that way. When you hurt somebody to their core, it doesn't make, oh, I better do better. It just makes them want to hurt you.
Clearly.
Which is what she did. I'm just letting you know. I mean, it don't mean you were right.
Yeah, I know I was wrong.
It don't mean you're right. But my understanding is you have some dating apps on your phone as well. Is that accurate?
Of course, after I seen all the cheating activity she was doing, I was
never
like,
cheated.
okay. And I purposely put an app on my phone so she could see it. I never leave my phone in the living room. So I downloaded a dating app.
You know, when did relationships stop involving two people? You know, it's like, you know, this, so I'm gonna go over here and do this over here because she hurt me over there. It's never a conversation or a discussion between the two of you. It's always you gotta reach out and grab a third party and pull them in through dating apps or social media. That's why don't nothing work out. Because you're conducting your business on the World Wide Web and it don't work. I understand there's a whole lot going wrong, money problems, family problems, so I'm gonna move off of this issue and move on to the next. You don't think her family approves of your marriage, is that accurate?
Those who do know are fine with it, but I feel like her family, they're pretty much, they think it's a phase for her.
Are you worried about some of your family members finding out, because they're gonna find out now, but you know, finding out that you're married? Ms. Wallace, you say you have concerns about Ms. Clyburn's maturity and her ability to contribute in a meaningful manner to the household. What's the breakdown, you know, percentage-wise? How much are you handling? How much is she handling?
That's nice.
So Kayla's portion, what does that say, Joe?
$345.
$345. And what's the next thing? I don't have my glasses on. I can't
Family
see
support, $300.
Your family help support?
Yes.
They give you $300 a month?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Do they wonder when you're going to be on your own?
I'm sure that they feel that way. I have supportive family. If anybody in our family needs help, we're going to help each other. That's how my family is.
Let me ask you this. Why are you only working part-time? You know she's stressed about money. Why don't you just say, oh, okay, I'll kick it up a notch?
When I am at work, if she says something about the hours that I'm working, I will go to my manager and I will talk to her and say, hey, I need to pay rent. Can I have more hours? So it's not like I'm not trying. Lache doesn't see that I'm trying, which I am, you know, stepping up as a wife, which is something I need to work on, which is something I am working on.
No, see, I don't believe in working on that. Either you get more hours or you don't. You get a full-time job or you don't. There's nothing working on it.
Okay.
It's not like I work on losing weight, yes. I work on, you know, finishing something, but you don't work on working on, you just get a full-time job. Yeah. You just, you know, I'm working on it. You do it or you don't.
Yeah.
You don't think her family approves of your marriage. Is that accurate?
Those who do know are fine with it, but I feel like her family, they're pretty much, they think it's a phase for her. So I feel like the marriage portion is the confirmation that it's not a phase, like this is forever.
Right.
And I don't think they like that.
Right. Now, you know that's not her fault, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't blame her for it. No. Does she fail to tell certain members of her family for fear that they will reject her?
It's not necessarily fear. It's just we both tell who we're comfortable with telling. It's not a thing of like being fearful. It's just a thing of, okay, I'll tell who I want to know.
Yeah. Are you worried about some of your family members finding out? Because they're going to find out now, but, you know, finding out that you're married?
Yes, I am. Mainly because they don't understand this whole lesbian, gay thing. They don't get it. So whenever I try to explain it, it doesn't click. It's like, you're going to hell. Oh, this is not what God wants you to do. I don't have time to hear that. I know what I want. I've never been with a man ever. I know that this is what I want. This is not a phase for me. It's never been a phase. So to prevent hearing this, I don't say anything. Which I probably, should now.
I'd go home and mention it if I were you. You say that Ms. Wallace isn't romantic. What do you mean by that?
Well, she can be romantic, but me, I'm the type that's like, oh, come here, baby, give me a hug, give me a kiss, give me the, like, hold me, touch me. And she's like, no, like, leave me alone. Like, I'm here, at least I'm here. Like, I just want to chill. I don't want to do all of that. With the whole sex, intimate thing, I love sex. I love having sex with her. When I have sex, it's great. But she's the type that's like, we're not having sex unless I want to have sex. So basically, I have to wait until she wants to have sex in order to have sex.
Okay.
So
now we're gonna be gentle. Tell me about the romance. Is she more demonstrative than you are? Are you uncomfortable with showing affection?
It's not that I'm uncomfortable. I do it when I feel like doing it, but...
Did you see the face she made when she said, I do? I mean, it was like you were picking up dog poop or something. It was like, I do it.
It's not even like that. Like, I work a full-time job. I'm into, like, bettering myself, so I'm always basically in school. I have, like, an online business. I'm doing a lot because I have to pay bills while she's thinking about sex and spending her money on wigs. So I have to, like, I have more stress than she does. She has the luxury of thinking about sex all day and her nails and hair.
But that still don't...
I got you. Let me help you with that one.
I would do anything to fix this marriage, so I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
If I could wave my magic gavel and pow, put a thought into her head, what would it be? What do you want from Ms. Clyburn?
I wanted to take on more...
If I could just wave my gavel and bing, throw a thought in her head and she will pursue it when she leaves, what would that thought be?
I would like her to take on more responsibility, work a full-time job, and work on contributing more to the household.
So, bottom line, she wants you to get a full-time job.
Yeah.
All of that speaks to, I need her to get, and you can do that.
Right.
You go home and do that
can.
right away.
I know.
Now, are you not going to do that?
No, I'm going to do it because, for one, I need some more money. Two, I'm trying to save this marriage. I would do anything to fix this marriage. So I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
So I'm going to ask you the same question. If I could wave my magic gavel and pow, put a thought into her head, what would it be?
Trust me.
Why do you feel like she doesn't trust you?
I know that I lied in the beginning. I feel like the whole ring incident just messed her mind up. And I get accused of lying a lot. I want that to change. Another thing, I want to be held. I want you to tell me that you love me. I want to feel loved. I don't want to have to...
Are you hanging on to that ring nonsense?
No.
Because that's some nonsense.
I feel like sex and affection is a prize. Like, how can you expect to have sex all day when I've been asking you to do the same stuff for months? Same stuff every day. You ain't implement nothing.
I did. You just don't see it.
That's how I feel.
Let me do this, Ms. Wallace. She needs to know you love her. Give me 30 seconds of your best professional love.
Okay.
Look at her, don't look at me.
All right. I love you because, like, you have a very positive and upbeat spirit. You're like a breath of fresh air. You motivate me and you believe in me, and that's a great thing. Like, you're like something I never had.
Oh, that was lovely.
That was really,
That's
you
one
know,
of the best I've
touching.
ever heard. It really was. That was wonderful. And you were embarrassed. You didn't feel like doing it, but you bellied up to the bar and did a good job. Did
Yes,
you feel that?
Yes, I really did. I felt, you know.
I'm glad that you felt that. I'm not
did.
going to ask you to do the same thing because I think you bubble up with it all the time.
I do.
I really do. I really
do.
think that you're very open with it. Am I right with that? She's always coming forth with it. And I know what's wrong and I know how to fix it. I love situations like this because I got two good people doing the right thing, loving one another, that are getting tripped up by the little stuff. And you can fix the little stuff. Now, what she needs from you is for you to be responsible, to wonder about what the bills are, to engage in affirmative efforts to make sure everything is all right. So you need to get a full-time job and you need to sit down and have discussions with her about money and tell her, look, babe, I'm gonna take this and this and this. You ain't got to worry about it, because I got you like that. That's what you need to do.
Okay.
You said she was a breath of fresh air. Breathe her in. You are tight. You are just, you know, when I'm this and I'm this. One of the best and easiest and biologically rooted ways to feel less stress is to hold another person. You know, that skin-to-skin contact, it releases oxytocin. It actually makes you feel better. That's what you ought to do. And when you talk about affection, it doesn't take any time. 5 minutes throughout the day, a hug here, a kiss there. It may not be your go-to move. It may not be natural for you, because I don't think it is. But every once in a while, if you feed that, and if you respond to her maturing and stepping up, and she's only 21, she's 2 days past born. She's just a kid. I was a fool when I was 21. I was a fool that had money because I didn't waste it on nothing. But you understand, she's 2 days past born, so you got to give her a little room to grow up. Help her with it. Don't get mad that she doesn't do it. Help her with it, and be honest. Know that you could be a little flighty, be a little more solid. You know, talk to her about where you're going, what you're doing, what's happening, so you can build that trust and comfort that she needs. And every time she does something in your direction, put something on it. Throw a hug in there. Throw a kiss in there. You know what I mean? Little bit every day. Extraordinary change, because you're good people. Just messing up the little stuff. All right?
Yes.
You heard me? Yes. This matter is adjourned.
Today I learned a lot from Judge Toller. I think I'm gonna go home and try to be a little more affectionate, a little more understanding, try to listen to her more, and I think it'll work out.
Lache, I messed up a lot, and I want to do this right. I want you to wear this ring forever and do not throw it away. Give me your left hand, baby. I love you, and I don't want you to take this off, okay?
All right, got it.